gamers get a major announcement about a Cyberpunk 2077 sequel, but it comes with a major caveat. Developer CD Projekt Red has released a whole host of news regarding the status of a follow-up to Cyberpunk 2077 via their latest financial report. A second Cyberpunk game is officially in development, but CD Projekt Red said the game won't be coming out anytime before 2028. Fans also learned that there are a total of 135 employees currently working full-time on Cyberpunk 2, up from 116 full-time employees on the development staff back in July. The primary CD Projekt Red team in Poland is still involved in the development process of the upcoming Cyberpunk sequel, but the new CD Projekt Red Boston team is leading the project. Perhaps the most exciting piece of news to come from the latest financial report from CD Projekt Red is the fact that the Boston team is expected to kick off a major hiring campaign over the next 2 years. CD Projekt Red is expecting the full development team for the Cyberpunk sequel to range between 300 and 400 full-time employees by the end of 2027. Based on Mike Pondsmith's Cyberpunk tabletop role-playing game series, CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077 was released in 2020 to widespread acclaim, in spite of numerous delays and what was ultimately a disastrous launch experience. Upon its arrival, Cyberpunk 2077 was riddled with bugs and performance issues, the majority of which affected console gamers. However, those flaws didn't stop it from reaching over 1 million concurrent players within hours of its release. As a whole, Cyberpunk 2077 has received largely positive, if occasionally middling, reviews from critics, but reception to the game has warmed over time. Players have also praised Cyberpunk 2077 for its immersive storytelling, awe-inspiring visuals, and intense gameplay. As of the time of writing, Cyberpunk 2077 holds an 86th 100 Metascore via review aggregator Metacritic as averaged across 92 critical reviews of the game. Even 5 years after release, gamers keep going back to Cyberpunk 2077, with the title receiving regular updates as recently as July. This came as a major surprise for players who assumed that the sole piece of downloadable content available for Cyberpunk 2077, 2023's Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, would be the only major update that the game received. With the latest update, Cyberpunk 2077 players got access to a whole host of additional content, ranging from new vehicles and travel options to entirely new quests to complete. Being the biggest additions to the game was the Night City train system, which provided players a more immersive way to get around and explore Cyberpunk 2077's sprawling, futuristic setting.